Safety Plus, and SumoSprings International. A partnership built over years of trust.
So this is our Tallapoosa plant where we actually produce the Safety Plus steering control. So the product itself was invented in 1979 by my grandfather, T.L. Sexton. He was a Alabama sharecropper's kid, dropped out of school at 6th grade. So he worked on the farm, served on the farm, and then when he turned about 17 or 18 years old, he said, you know what, I'm done with farm life. And he came to Georgia. So how the impetus and the genesis of Safety Plus came about was that he literally was a truck driver for 30 years. And so during that 30 years as a truck driver, back in those days, you didn't have good tires, you didn't have power steering, and they were certainly losing drivers almost like one a month. And the main culprit from those losses was front tire blowouts, loss of control, going off the road, cargo shifting in the vehicles, and driver losing control. So at that point, he realized that, you know what, someone needs to create something to give these trucks better handling control and enhanced safety. The advent of Safety Plus. So he tested it for about a year, created the product in 1979. We started marketing and selling it in 1980. So what you're seeing is basically the heritage of the product and the end result. After 45 years, we're still producing the product, still saving lives, and still making the highway safer. The credit goes to our team. I mean, that's the real miracle workers of Safety Plus, is that these guys and girls, they make sure that every single product meets the standard. We can afford to lose a little bit of money, but we're not going to afford to lose any quality whatsoever.
I'm curious, what got you guys started with SumoSprings? What do you like about the SumoSpring product line, and what's it mean for your customers?
Yeah, good question. So what got us into it is real simple, clients. So we knew the product, we knew it was a great product, we knew the background of the product, but when client demand kept coming in saying, we want Sumos, we need Sumos, do you have Sumos, do you have SumoSprings? It was like, well, we have a couple of them, but at that point we saw the demand, and what we really saw was the brand loyalty. So they weren't coming in saying, hey, do you have any type of bump stop? So they were calling it by brand name. So at that point it was like, all right, they've got a magnificent product and they've got a great brand loyalty following. So at that point, that's what led us to start basically inquiring a little bit more about carrying the product. Once we got the product, our techs realized, wow, these are easy to install, and the feedback you get from the product is fantastic. That, coupled with the fact that it's got a lifetime warranty on it, and the product works.
Well, it feels like I'm in a different vehicle. Everything's different. The control, the sway, rocking, none of that. Even going down the road, I had a little bit of rocking, and I don't feel any of that. It's just smooth and straight. I guess smooth is an understatement.
At the end of the day, it just works. Clients love it. Yeah, what's not to like about it? So one of the nice things that we do, we offer amenities to all of our guests. So sometimes our guests will come in the middle of the night, we'll give them a gate code, they come in, they hook up, we've got water power for them. Everything is lit up and illuminated at night. We've got a nice rest area over here that they can actually take the dogs out for a walk. They can sit under the gazebo, they can cook. So we try to give them all of the pleasantries when they're staying, almost as if they're in a campground. The beauty of it is we offer that at no charge to our clients. So they're guests of ours, so they stay here on our dime. At the end of the day, when you put both of those products together, combined, you're really adding the best of both worlds, the front, the rear, the center of the vehicle. And at the end of the day, what you have to think about is the dynamics and the physics of these vehicles. I mean, it's a 37-foot, 45-foot long billboard that's susceptible to all these different types of highway hazards or external forces. So you put SumoSprings on there, you put a Safety Plus on there, what you're really doing is you're adding control back to the driver. So prior to that, the driver is losing control where they're having to oversteer the vehicle, or they're constantly hitting all the bumps and the rattle and everything else, and the vehicle sometimes feels like it's a little bit unstable. So combining those two products, safety first for our clients, plus also the byproduct is the vehicle drives significantly better. But the two products together, quite frankly, some clients have said that's all we need. We're good to go. So I love it.